Fenian gun has more than an unusual name. It has an unusual patent sliding action, and it's an over and under gun. In other words, the two barrels are laid one on top of the other instead of the more traditional side-by-side arrangement. It's the brainchild of Mr. JK Kavanagh, an Irishman who's lived most of his life abroad, but who has now come home to make an Irish-designed gun in Ireland. Now, there's a family tradition of gun making. His father, Jack Kavanagh, was one of the last Dublin gun makers, but he left the country in the 1920s. His son designed the Fenian gun 4 years ago and began to manufacture it in a small way in Cheltenham in Gloucestershire. Then, just over a year ago, he decided to come back to Ireland and make it here. He moved into the old workhouse in Birr, and aided by government grants, he's now in production. At peak, his firm could turn out 40 guns a week. Mr. Kavanagh has orders on his books from America, from Germany, Britain and Spain, and so far the Irish market has remained almost totally untapped. There's a good reason for this, and a simple reason why the factory is at present stockpiling its guns instead of putting them onto the market. In Ireland, we have nowhere to proof guns. and every good gun must have a proof mark on its barrel. To proof a gun is to test it, to make sure that when you do fire it, the barrel won't blow up in your face. But within the next few weeks, we will have a proof house in Dublin. It's being set up by the Institute for Industrial Research and Standards at Glasnevin. The proof house is being set up specifically to deal with the products of the Fenian Gun Company. By all accounts, it's one of the most modern proof houses in the world. And when it opens officially around Christmas time, all the Fenian guns will be tested and proof marked there. Then they can go on sale. And by any standards, this gun is an interesting weapon. It will sell, for instance, at 50 guineas, about 1/5 of the price you'd pay for a similar gun made in England. How is it done? Well, the gun is engineered, and very cleverly engineered at that. This means that it can be turned out in almost mass production. Mr. Kavanagh is a very inventive man. In fact, this year he won the gold medal and plaque of honour at the International Inventors Exhibition in Brussels. His heavily patented invention, the unique breech opening of the Fenian gun.